Sagittarius Daily Horoscope for July 31, 2022. Daily Horoscope. With Pluto in Capricorn, the appearance of wealth, prosperity and power is an integral part of your ability to climb the ladder in any area of life. You do not care so much about the issues that generate spiritual growth, as to know the truth about the functioning of the world and humanity. You prefer to always keep your feet on the ground. Jupiter in Pisces is content to stay behind the scenes to help. You are not looking for the center of attention. You are very sensitive, but easy to handle. They may not be very ambitious. You don't need many material things to be happy in life. You can closely follow a religion or mystical practices. You may be prone to being taken advantage of due to your compassionate nature. Do you like being alone? Neptune in Pisces is selfless. He wants to serve others, trying to alleviate their physical and spiritual problems. With this look, you can also be self-sacrificing, impressionable, and inspiring. On the other hand, you can be codependent, gullible and passive, have addiction problems if you are not strong enough to stay away. You may not be a natural leader. The potential partner may seem vulnerable, needy, or overly dependent in some way. You usually need to be saved through alcoholism, drug addiction, abuse in those with complex emotional issues and a cloudy past. The Neptune aspect in the 7th house believes that you have never been fully understood or loved, and you approach the relationship as if it were a project, believing that you can fix these problems. You are going to strengthen your achievements in work and in the Sagittarius economy. Continue like this. The labor field will give you a lot of satisfaction. You will do very well. You need to have more initiative at work and with money. Be confident. In love, if you are without a partner, now is not the best time to find one, but if you already have one, your partner could be jealous. Even so, your relationship will be strengthened if there is good communication. Personally, everything will depend on how you are, your mood and your attitude. You may have to work to defend an elderly family member. You have to relax, try to avoid tensions and everything that makes you nervous. Try to rest a little more this day, because you find yourself without strength. Even so, you will spend a few days in good health. You will have enough energy. Daily Tarot Reading. You will try to put your life in order. Your willingness to set a schedule and stick to it, combined with your determination, vigor, patience and persistence, will help you accomplish your goals, no matter how difficult they may be to achieve. However, seeing that nothing comes for free, you will occasionally have to struggle for your dreams. You will be driven by passion and enthusiasm. Success will not come easy, but there are people in your life who will readily support you in your endeavors. You will sometimes try to impose your opinions on others and will prove particularly effective in your efforts to influence them in your favor. Take advantage of the promising period lying ahead of you by putting your plans into action. Daily Career Tarot. You are making a new start in your professional and financial life, and it is filling you with satisfaction and vigor. You have the ability to overcome every possible obstacle. Your wishes are coming true, and your self-confidence will help you achieve all the goals you will set. There are people in your life who are willing to offer you their support at any given time. Some choices you made in the past with respect to your business and financial affairs may now turn out to have been spot on. Stay in control of your life and rely on your own strength. Your career and finances are on the right track. Health. The result of Uranus in the 6th house is that it can cause strange and subtle illnesses, which can be sudden and violent. So you must always remain alert so as not to suffer mainly from car accidents due to nervous tensions or distractions that disconnect the sensory senses. No planets directly linked to your health sectors, and, with Jupiter around, that's rather reassuring. With one slight drawback: by being quite dissonant, Jupiter could expose a small number of you to a certain hormonal or glandular imbalance, a perfectly negligible problem. In short, you are a little flaggada. The slightest movement requires effort from you and you would stay well in bed all day. It is not impossible that you lack iron. To remedy this, you can undertake a magnesium cure or add some magnesium-rich foods to your diet. Do not take it as a punishment. Cocoa, dried fruits, almonds, walnuts, cashews, seafood, bananas, avocados or apples are full of iron. Something to get back in shape while having fun. Work and philosophy. Paying attention to details while taking the long view, you usually get things done and also have time to have fun at work. All this would help to balance Jupiter in the 6th house, otherwise the planet tends to feel imprisoned in the 6th house, and could result in a carelessness with details and a general impatience with routine at work. The inspired, the mystics will find their account on this day. The other natives of the sign will experience new sensations or will have ideas of genius which will be advantageous to them on the professional level. If the occult sciences interest you, this will be the time to get started. You may discover unsuspected paranormal abilities and could perhaps make a career out of it. Money and luck. Capricorn in the 2nd house is characterized by greed towards close people. However, for yourself you do some indulgences and indulge yourself with generous gifts. Constantly in search of new earnings, trying not only to increase, but also to save what you have already earned. You are very nervous about your own financial future, often concerned with the awareness of the fragility and illusory nature of your financial stability. With the sun peeking in the middle of your sky, business luck should be on the cards this time. You will only be able to pull off your most daring moves. Unexpected opportunities will present themselves, grab them as you go, but deal with them slowly if you want the best chance of profiting from them. Indeed, the man in a hurry looks for the door and walks past it. Forward, march. Your character pushes you to always invest yourself without counting your time. Your sense of direction is always going forward without ever looking back. This is why your manager's proposal is timely. Indeed, it's a safe bet that it will breathe new life into your career. What you thought was impossible yesterday becomes possible tomorrow. So get started. You risk nothing except always landing on your feet. Family and friends. Instead of putting a barrier between you and your loved ones, try to get close to them and trust them instead. You will see that the family situation will improve very quickly. Following Pluto's departure to House 4, the climate is likely to become increasingly tense in the relationships you have with people very close to you. Members of your family may criticize you for a certain restraint and lack of involvement. Take good note of these remarks without losing your good humor because you might regret it. Try to show solicitude and benevolence towards those around you in order to spare susceptibilities. Love. In your personal life, Aries in your 5th house characterizes you for passion and romance. In addition, they have a pronounced sense of competition and a desire for risk, which you could focus on some sport or some other forbidden romantic experience. Deep complicity with your spouse or partner thanks to the good influence of Venus. You will understand each other beyond words. But things will not be so rosy for some natives of the 1st decan. Their relationships may take a passionate but aggressive turn. Single, a sudden event, unusual or unexpected, but decidedly happy on the heart, will await you during this sunny day and may call into question your life, your projects, for your greater good. The natives of the 3rd decan and who live as a couple will be under the direct influence of Pluto, which will establish a rather hostile climate within your relationship. You will certainly have to face the reproaches of your partner who takes a dim view of the relationship you can have with someone around you. Even if you show denial, your arguments will have difficulty being heard and this could provoke an outburst of jealousy that you will find completely unjustified. It is finance and not romance which will be occupying your mind today, and it is very likely to intrude in your love life also. You have made extravagant gestures for your partner in the past, but do not make the mistake of equating those with love. This is precisely the mistake that you are about to make, which will push you deeper into a financial mess. Instead of trying to impress your partner with a false show of extravagance, try to actually bare your soul and reveal the true financial situation to your partner. Do not think that you are burdening him, her needlessly because sharing your troubles is what you do as a couple. Talking about your money troubles will actually help to establish a new and better rapport with your partner, and you will feel much lighter after you have explained how matters lie to your partner. On the other hand, your partner had no idea that you were experiencing money trouble and was actually worried about your distractions. Chances are high that your partner has interpreted your money worries as boredom with the relationship, and she has been feeling helpless to deal with this. Confessing your troubles will actually be a lot of relief to your partner, who will be able to give you helpful suggestions about how you can go about solving your financial troubles. Celebrate the new level of trust that you achieved in your relationship with an intimate dinner, which should be heartfelt rather than extravagant. Lucky color: burgundy, auburn, cobalt blue. Lucky number: 43, 87, 23. Love tarot card. The Hermit card slips out of the Love Tarot deck upside down today. The reversed Hermit suggests that the card's positive qualities are blocked, rejected, or exaggerated. Your partner withdraws from intimacy because of some emotional issue. He or she may need to seek counseling. Or you ignore the need to spend time alone, immersing yourself in a social world because you fear introspection. To relate deeply to others, it is necessary to forge a connection with your own deepest self. You and your lover have lost a sense of connection. Each of you feels alone in the relationship. If you are single, you experience loneliness now rather than self-sufficiency. Persistent feelings of abandonment because of past experiences hinder your love life. You may be holding on to an unhealthy relationship out of fear of being alone. Unhealthy